Hi, welcome back to the Soulful Cook. Today we're going to be making one of my favorite Indian dishes, a black lentil curry. This recipe is very easy. You just put all the ingredients in an Instant Pot, set it up, and let it cook. Now we're using a combination of black lentils and split chickpea lentils, which is also called chana dal. And the combination of those two lentils provides us with a very creamy consistency that we're looking for. Now, lentils are the perfect staple if you're looking for something that will fill you up, that's also still nutritious at the same time. I use very minimal and easy to find Indian spices, but if there's something that you cannot find, let me know in the comments below and I can make sure I find that for you. All right, let's make some black lentil curry. As always in any dish, we're gonna start off by prepping our veggies. I'm taking a red onion and I'm just going to finely chop that up. If you want to make life a little bit easier, you can also do this in a food processor. Now, the reason I like to cut all my veggies ahead of time and have them all prepped and ready to go is because this recipe comes together fairly quickly, especially since we're doing everything in the Instant Pot. So it's really convenient to have everything prepped, cut, and ready to just throw in there. If you want, you can also use white onion or yellow onions. I just feel that red onions always add more depth of flavor, especially in Indian recipes. So once that's chopped up, we're just going to set all of that aside and prep the rest of our veggies. I'm going to take 2 medium to large sized Roma tomatoes. You can use any kind of tomatoes really. The only thing I would say is to try and use soft, ripe tomatoes. This will just help them cook a little bit easier and faster as well. And then we're just going to finely chop up those also. If you want, you can also just puree this up and add those in instead. And then finally, I'm taking a serrano pepper and I'm going to finely chop that up. If you want less heat, you can either remove the seeds or you can use a jalapeno pepper instead, which has less heat than a serrano pepper. You can also remove the seeds out of the jalapeno pepper if you want no heat at all. The beauty about Indian recipes is you can always adjust the spice according to your own preference. In our house, spice is definitely a must. So now that we have all of our veggies prepped, we're going to move on to our Instant Pot. I have it on sauté mode on high, and I'm adding my cumin seeds and my onions, and then I'm going to sauté that for about 4 to 5 minutes. If it starts to stick to the bottom because we're not using any oil, then add a little bit of hot water or veggie broth just to prevent anything from burning. So now I'm going to add in my chopped up serrano pepper, give that a stir, and then go in and add in my chopped up tomatoes as well. Give that a mix just to make sure everything is combined. And then I'm going to add a couple tablespoons of ginger garlic paste. And then I'm going to sauté that for about 5 minutes until the tomatoes are soft and you're able to smash them down. So now I'm taking my soaked and rinsed lentils, and this is a combination of black lentils and chana dal, and I've just soaked these overnight and rinsed them. And I'm now just going to mix it all together to make sure everything is properly combined. And then I'm going to go in with all my spices, starting with some cumin powder, some garam masala. I'm going to add some turmeric, some coriander powder, some red chili powder, of course, adjust for taste, and then some salt And then I'm just going to mix everything, and I want to saute this for another few minutes just to make sure I'm able to cook down those spices. So now I'm going to add in about 1.5 to 2 cups of water, or just until it's about 1 inch above the lentils. And then we're going to cook that on high pressure for 40 minutes, followed by a natural release. So now I'm going to take a whisk, and I'm just going to whisk everything together. And what this does is it really gives us that creamy consistency that we're looking for. It kind of smashes the black lentils, and it breaks apart those split chickpea beans, which is the chana dal, and it leaves us with a really smooth, creamy black lentil curry. Enjoy. All right, we just took this out of the Instant Pot, and I served it with a little bit of rice. You can serve this with roti, naan, any kind of bread, or any kind of grain that you prefer. This looks so good. It's so creamy. The combination of the 2 lentils is a perfect consistency, perfect taste, perfect balance. It is so delicious. And it's so filling. 1 bowl of this could last me the whole day if I wanted it to. Oh my gosh, it's so good. If you like this recipe, make sure you subscribe to my channel and check out some of my other Indian recipes. If you're looking for the detailed version of this recipe, check it out in the description box below. You can also find it at my website at thesoulfulcook.com. All the spices and all the lentils and products I used in this video are linked down below. You can also find them on my Amazon storefront. And just remember, anytime you do purchase from my storefront, you are supporting this channel in a huge way. If there's a recipe that you would like for me to recreate in a healthy vegan way, leave me a comment down below so I can get that to you in a future video. Thanks so much for watching. See you next time.